everybody. Good morning, good afternoon.
Hi.
Good evening. Sorry, I don't know.
All right. The first question is from Kevin Montero. Is Kevin around? All right.
Hello, Kevin.
The question is, was there a particular moment or conversation after your stop here in Singapore? Oh, too fast?
Hello.
Sorry, got it.
Can I hear it again?
The question is, was there a particular moment or conversation after your stop here in Singapore last year when you realized you wanted to come back this year for another stop? If so, could you walk us through that moment or realization?
I just enjoyed being here. I think it's like very reminiscent of a place called Florida in the United States, but in like the best way, like weather-wise. And it's like very reminiscent of home here to me in some way. And it's like the people. I think you all are really awesome. And I think you have great taste in music and very good food. What you can't go wrong, Kevin.
All right, next question is from Elena. Elena, are you here? All right.
Wait, where'd she go? I missed it.
Right there. Hi, there you go. Her question is, it's my birthday today and you are my favorite artist. My question is, when are you dropping the next album?
You said it was your birthday. This is a great way to celebrate on a Tuesday night. Sorry, go ahead. I forgot.
Her question is, when are you dropping the next album?
Oh, I'm working on the next album while I travel. I like to work on albums in the most chaotic spaces possible, on planes, trains, and automobiles. I very rarely make a record in the studio for some reason, which is where you would assume most records are made. But for whatever reason, I find most luck writing songs in Asia. It's because I love the people, and I get inspired by people to write songs. Happy birthday.
All right, the next one is from Zach. Zach, are you here? All right, Zach is right there. And his question is, I brought my son, Daniel, to see you today.
Oh, hello. Hello, Daniel. Nice to meet you.
If you could go back in time and give advice to a 12-year-old self, especially about chasing dreams, handling pressure and challenges, what would you say?
And it might sound like, oh, thanks for that answer, kind of answer, but it really is to not care what other people think. Which at times, like, even I will fall victim to, like, oh, I hope they like this song. But I remember I was working on this one record for an artist, and I had, it was really, really good song, like really, really good demo. And we didn't finish it for like a year. By demo, I mean like a song that's like, you know what I mean, like unfinished song. And we were working on it for a year, and I played it for some people, and they were like, that's no good. You should just write a new song. And then I played for someone else, I'm like, oh, I like this, but maybe a different key, maybe like a different tempo. And I played it for like 100 people, and then at the very end of the year, I was like, let's listen to mix 2, like the second version of the song. And that ended up being like the best version of the song. So like, we know inherently what is best for us, so just go with your gut. That's like the second half of that advice. How many concerts have you been to at 12 years old? Say again? This is the second one? Oh God, this better be good tonight. Can you imagine if the second concert experience for him is not good? Oh, it's gonna be good. I'm fabulous.
Yeah.
Alrighty, next one. Jessica, are you here? Jessica, alrighty.
Jessica.
Your question?
Great Almond Brothers song.
Why do you choose Asia for this tour?
By the way, that is actually a song by the Allman Brothers. Wait, that's the Friends theme song. It's in the same key, sorry. I choose Asia. I always come back to Asia just because, I don't know, I've just had such good luck here with songwriting, and I get so inspired here. I kind of said that, a little bit of that before. But I just love coming here. Not that I don't love going to places like Australia, the United States, and Europe, but there's something about Asia. I feel everyone knows how to sing well for some reason. Everyone's like a better singer than me in the crowd, especially in the Philippines, right? So yeah, I'm always happy to come back to Asia.
All right, Clara, are you here? All right, it's Clara over there. Clara's question is, could you give us a preview of what we can expect from your upcoming album, and what genre of music will it be based on?
Good question. I think it'll be what you normally expect from me, like songs about, you know, love and lack thereof at times, with some really nice chord changes. But I think it's I'm so bad at explaining my music. It's just, the best answer I can give you is just wait until you hear it. I mean, I'll play it. Why don't this will be like our little secret. They asked me what song I want to play every night before the show begins, before they dim the lights. And it's usually like a Michael Jackson song or something, but I'll play a song that I'm working on from the new album, so you can listen closely. A nice little cheeky thing. And then everybody can come around and be like, I don't know this one. What's this one? And then everyone here will be like, we're special. He told us. He told me. You should leave. No, don't. A lot of coffee today, folks. Sorry. Jittery. Yes.
Alrighty. Next one, Tian, are you here? Alright, Tian. Tian, his question is, who is the one artist that you most want to collaborate with, and why?
Well, I'll start by saying I'd love to collaborate with any artist. They don't have to be big artists or small artists. They can be any type of artist, as long as they like to make music. Rose is fun. I'd love to collaborate. I'd love to collaborate with Bruno. I'd love to collaborate with Ed. There's so many fabulous songwriters, and I'd be lucky to be in the room with them.
Melody, you're next. Are you here?
I'm struggling to find a good place to set this. I'm just gonna put it here.
Melody? Oh, right there. Okay, Melody's question. What do you do when you have writer's block? What do you do to overcome it?
Oh, it's the worst. September of this year, I probably didn't write one song the entire month. And I called Max Martin, who's a Swedish record producer. He's really, he's just, I think, one of the most incredible songwriter producers of all time. And I called him at like, I think when he was waking up, he was like, hello? I was like, Max, I need help. I can't write a song anymore. And he told me just to do something else and to just relax. And the moment I relaxed, I wrote songs. You have to like not write a song to write a song. So that would be my advice. If you can't come up with a song, just don't write a song, and then you'll write a song. I hope that's good advice.
Alrighty. Next one is from Asahi. Are you here? Alright. His question is, how do you cheer yourself up when you're sad?
I write a song. So I don't write a song. Basically, I'm just in this perpetual circle of just not working, but working. I usually go for a walk. Again, very boring answer, but like there's something so great just about, especially in Singapore, where it's really hot, and you get a sweat without working out, so you feel like you can just lie and say that you just lifted a bunch of weights. I'm like, oh, it's so hot out, or I'm so tired from working out, and all I did was just walk around the raffles. I just walk, and I eat something fun, like a chicken pot pie. So that's my advice. Of course.
Amira, are you here? All right.
Hello, very cool names, everybody.
Amira's question is, I went to an art school down the street from Berkeley. Did you go to Berkeley to be a performing musician or an educator?
Which art school, if you don't mind me asking?
I went to the Art School of Boston at Kenmore.
Yeah, come on, I got off the green line on the T. I would get off at Kenmore Square, Boston. Wow, I had some of the best years of my life living in Boston. I'm sure you did as well. Sorry, what was the question? I just got so excited about Boston.
Did you go to Berkeley to be a performing musician or an educator?
See, I kind of fibbed to myself for the reason why I went to Berkeley. I always wanted to be doing this when I'm doing every day, being the singer. But I lied to myself saying, oh, if it doesn't work out, it was like a defense mechanism. If it doesn't work out, I'll just be the songwriter. I'll be in the background. I love being the center of attention. Who was I kidding? So I went to Berkeley because I just wanted to learn how to be a performer. But I think the most valuable asset that I gained from going to Berkeley, and maybe you can agree in some way, because the performing arts are so strong in Boston. The friends network. I still have some of my best friends that I gained from just being at Berkeley. There was a really talented singer, actually from here. Her name was Daphne Koo, I believe. She was on a singing competition a couple of years ago. I haven't spoken to her in so long time. You're making me go down memory lane right now. She's a very talented girl. Singapore, a lot of talented people. And yeah, I had so much fun in Boston. I'm just very grateful for the friendships that I made there.
Thank you.
Of course. Wow, putting me in all the feels.
All right, Bernard. There we go. Bernard's question is, having perfect pitch is considered a huge asset and advantage for musicians. But is it in any way a disadvantage, or do you ever feel that it's a burden?
Sometimes. I think when I'm jet lagged and I hear the radio or fire alarms or noises that I don't hear every day, and I think it seems I loop things in my mind. That's how I write songs. It starts here and then goes on here and then out here. But that goes with sounds as well. So sometimes I lay awake at night hearing like vibrating cell phones. So for that reason, it's not a disadvantage though. It's more just like irritating at times. But I can flip it off with a switch, or I'm learning to flip it off with a switch.
All right, the next question is from Louis Jinho. Are you here? All right, there we go.
Hello.
As a singer-songwriter, as you progress into a new life stage, like for instance, marriage and going out of your 20s, any difference in what inspires you in the songs you write and produce?
That's a wonderful question. I think I have grown up in these past 10 years. I've almost been doing this a decade. I can't believe that. And I'm very thankful for that. I've definitely gained a lot of perspective on things, and my wife helps me see things in a different way other than a musical way at times. So I'm very inspired by her advice that she gives me, which is wonderful. And I still haven't written the John Legend All of Me song yet, but maybe that'll come one day. But I get inspired by being outside and experiencing new things. And what's a better experience than getting married and entering the next phase of your life and still being able to do this? It's wonderful.
Okay, the next one is from Esteban. Is Esteban here? All right. I'm 14 this year, and I have been a singer-songwriter, dancer, and actor in Singapore since I was 5 years old. I'm looking to go to Berklee College of Music and would like to ask if you have any advice.
Wow. First of all, I was 14 in the year 2006. Were you alive in the year 2006? My advice would be to not pretend to be like another artist, or for your audition, don't think that, oh, so-and-so got in, so I have to sing like them, or they're accepting a lot of people who write this style of music, so I have to write a song like that. Just kind of going back to the first question, I feel like I'm a motivational speaker right now, but it's the truth. Just be yourself, because there's so many musicians at that school, university, and all around that school, and that everybody is, the people that succeed are just standing on their own, but still socializing. That would be my advice, and I hope that's, congratulations, by the way. You're entering a very exciting field, and I hope that you get to do something like this one day, if that's what you want to do.
All right, we are on to the final question from Astian. Are you here? That's right, okay. So Astian's question is, I am 10 years old and a singer and a songwriter, singer, actor, dancer, and host in Singapore. I am very inspired by your self-composed songs. I would like to know what inspired you to write all these amazing songs.
Wow, you're very well spoken. 10 years old. I was 10 in the year 2000. Now I know you weren't alive in the year 2000. We had dial-up internet back then. What inspires me to write, is that like the bulk of the question, what inspires me to write songs?
Yeah.
Knowing that I could be, what inspires me to write songs is knowing that I could be a small reason in someone's life that completes a situation for them. Like, they might not be able to explain to someone if they have feelings for them. They might not know how to get out of a sad situation, or they're feeling really happy and they can't find a piece of art that shows how happy they are in a situation. Maybe I can write something that they can show all their friends to help them express themselves, and better yet, then go on and write something of their own to continue on the music train. Because Quincy Jones, who was a producer, record producer, who unfortunately just passed away, but I got to meet him over the course of 5 years. He told me there are 12 notes and an infinite amount of songs to write, and endless inspiration, kind of like numbers. So that always stuck with me. Maybe you'll write a song after tonight.
All right, we're done. That's it.
Wow, you're the most polite audience I've ever had. But y'all can get extra loud tonight. I'm really looking forward to playing all these songs.